hello, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, tell a friend. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is episode 3 in our Housewives Roundup. So, this is the Real Housewives of Dubai, season 1, episode 9, Dance Hall It Out. I love it. So,
this wasn't easy. This wasn't okay. I won't. I won't say this was filler. I'm gonna say this was one of those moving along episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It,
However,
it
I
was,
do think
but
that Brooks is dragging out her issues with Sarah.
right, which they discussed, which I was glad they discussed. Poor Ayan, poor thing. They left her with all that food.
She'd take it home with a doggy bag. Hard time
Right,
to
that's
have
what
it
I was
later.
right, and the food was so good too. She looked up, and what was she know what was going on? But I do okay. Here's what I took away from this. There's only 3 highlights for me that I kind of want to talk about. Everything else was like the gold suit, the gold suit. What else? Well, the meeting with Sarah Brooks, Nina, and Ayan, and then the dance hall. Those are the only 3 things I took away from this episode. So I'm not sure what you took away.
My takeaways were Ayan showing up to meet up with Sarah and that whole white concoction flowing behind.
Right.
And that epic picture that they took to send to Stansbury.
Yep.
Then Brooks meeting with her ex-husband Zarin. That was kind of interesting for me.
I forgot about that.
That was kind of interesting for me. It gave a lot of backstory to her, and I'm wondering if how much of a change her 7.5-year marriage with him made in her. And then it made me think probably her aggression from, I think I said this last week, her aggression from her marriage is she was taken out on Sarah. So after meeting with him and his posture, his responses to her, his apology to her was kind of shocking to me. I was not expecting that from him.
Right.
Let's see. What irritated me the most in this episode was Sergio and Caroline Stansbury.
Yeah, I ignored that.
I truly hate them. And I don't want to see him in any more confessionals. It's not cute.
No.
And then the restaurant, the Gold Souk, and then the Ethiopian restaurant, and that lilac confection she had on, dragging throughout the streets and everywhere, and even to the toilet.
Right. I was talking about the Gold Souk. They had me hollering. They're like, "Look, okay, let's come up with the plan.
They took on persona. I'm the broke Russian."
The broke rich Russian who can't afford shit. I hollered. I'm like, and she went in there with a Russian accent. I'm like, you were serious?
Yes. And then Ayan couldn't take it anymore and fell out on the floor. I was like, wait, what? You negotiated from the floor?
Nina, okay, I like this Nina. This Nina was hilarious. She's like, hold up. No. 50%. Come on, 50%.
She's a true Lebanese woman. She won 50% off. She was enjoyable this episode.
Oh my goodness.
At the Ethiopian restaurant where she, like, her and Ayan was really trying to settle down these 2 women. I appreciated her there. I appreciated her participation in the dance hall scenes, because I didn't think she had it in her, but she did, and was competitive. She's growing on me, and I want to see her house.
Ryan says, Ayan being ridiculously overdressed for every occasion isn't funny anymore. I kind of feel like it's an insult to the clothes. In this situation, I understand. I do understand that, but I bet you there were photographers around there taking photos of that dress at every angle.
And she's promoting that local designer
Mm,
because I feel she gets all of her stuff from that designer that she did the fashion show for. Um, is it kitschy? Yeah, but I can tolerate it a little bit more because now I'm intrigued at how over the top she can be. Um,
right.
let's see. Caroline Brooks talking with Sarah after the the dance studio thing and
Yeah.
admitting that she was triggered and making an apology for her behavior, not for like what she said, but for how she
Right.
said it, the tone.
Right.
And I can understand that. But I felt it was a little missing because Sarah didn't apologize. I think there is a
Right.
part that Sarah could have apologized
Yes.
for to firmly put it to bed.
Correct. All Sarah. All Sarah had to really say is like, you know what? My
I
apologies because what
overstepped.
I overstepped. I didn't
Mm,
realize. I thought I was had free reign to say what I wanted to say. I misinterpreted, and I'm
mm,
sorry if my words did not come across my intentions. That's all.
yeah. But instead, she kept on, it was getting on my nerves. She kept on doubling down, saying,
Right.
that's not what I said.
Right. You're
It
playing
was
semantics at that
interpreted
point.
that way.
Right.
But you're debating exact verbiage. And
Right.
that would piss me all the way off.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. That's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. Like,
Mhm,
Star, you could have just like, you know what, that was not my intentions, but I could see
mhm.
how it could come across that way. For that, I do apologize.
Oh, and when she said, "Oh my god," she goes, "But you, I asked your permission and you allowed it. Stop it with that,
Right.
because nobody can anticipate that you was going to throw that grenade."
Right. You know, that's what Brooke said. She was watching that. I know where you were going.
Yeah. So there were little things, not little things, because those are big things. Not that I know what it is to have a child or anything like that, but if you come at me with arguments like that, rebuttals like that, it's going to really piss me off
Right. Of course.
because you still not understanding what I'm saying. And I just felt like if bless you, if Brooks didn't drink and tried to keep her cool about the situation, she could have resolved this a couple of episodes ago.
That's what Ayan said. You didn't let her get there. She was like, Sarah was getting there. And you know, I think
Mm-hmm.
Sarah was getting there, but Brooks kept cutting her off and wanted to be antagonistic.
Mm-hmm.
So Sarah went completely back on the defense. So instead of she came in open, but became closed due to Brooks's attitude.
Mm. I
That was
almost
it
thought
for me.
I thought they were going to throw down in the restaurant, to be quite honest.
I can see Sarah doing that because like how she views herself and the way she
Mm.
carries herself. I could never see that.
No,
But you
not
know,
Sarah. I felt it was all coming from Brooks.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And did you notice one other odd thing? Why the food came from outside?
Oh,
Did you notice that? That lady came through the front door
right.
with a basket of food. Where's the kitchen? This was I doubt anyone watches us from Dubai. But if you do, are y'all familiar with this restaurant? How is this set up? Where's the kitchen for this restaurant? Is it in the next store? Just asking. Just want to know. Or was it takeout? I don't know. Hmm. I wonder if Brooks apologized to her visiting friends who she also cussed out. I would hope so. Because I would like, they're my longest friends. I've known them since we were in school together. I would have hoped that at least by the next morning when she calmed down that she did apologize to her friends. I would
Right.
hope. Um, but yeah. What else happened in this episode?
For me, I'll be completely honest. For me, nothing else really happened. And that's just me being honest.
I'm
For
gonna
me, those were
have
the
to.
highlights.
I'm just gonna have to ask the producers though. Stop opening up your episode with Caroline and Sergio. It really ruins the entire episode for me. Is that being selfish?
No, I mean they're
Oh,
probably a one and
wait.
done anyway.
Did you see him say that he was waiting for Prince Charming to take his virginity? What's wrong with him?
No clue. I've started tuning Sergio out, to be completely honest.
He said that, and I was like, wait, did he say Prince Charming? For real, for real? And they aired that? Bravo,
Was
you ain't
he?
no damn good.
Was he not talking about Caroline?
No, because he said that she lost her virginity at 14.
I hollered when he
And
did that.
she said, no, 17. And so she said, well, when did he get it? When did he lose it? Or something like that. And he's like, oh, no, I was waiting for my Prince Charming. I was like, wait, what? Huh? And then she started laughing. Excuse me. I don't know. With every episode, the two of them look more and more cringy.
Right.
Sorry, y'all. I'm getting a cough drop. They're looking more and more cringy. I'm giving a side eye. Like, it's kind of scary. Anyone comment on that? Comment on what?
I think
The
Sergio situation.
It was just odd. And that's another reason why I don't want them like opening up the episode, because it's just making me rethink. I don't know. How is a woman that's around my age like marrying somebody like Sergio who's questionable?
I don't get it. I mean,
Hey,
I understand.
girl.
I understand like the child support about to run out, and the album one's probably already gone. So, but I mean, like I said, with this show, I kind of ignore them because there's nothing there of substance, in my opinion. So when I look at this when I look at this episode as a whole, I take them out, of course, and everything else just kind of. I felt like this, like I said at the beginning, this episode this just really moved the storyline along for me because the whole
Mm-hmm.
Sarah and Brooks thing should be out of close. You
Good.
know,
Yeah.
we
Mm-hmm.
don't need, there's no more wedding talk about Sergio and Caroline, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're into now I think we're getting into the mode of you know Brooks moving forward with her business. And I think that's going to be the next arc for her because I want
Mm-hmm.
to see how her what her ex husband Zoran's going to do with the boyfriend. The boyfriend's just the cash money. That's no problem. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to see I want to see their working dynamic, and then I want to see now. Well, I felt I don't know if you felt it, but I felt a little tension, like a nice little tension between Brooks and Zoran.
They left that lunch and they went and fucked.
You see, okay, thank you.
She got that apology, and all of a sudden she was instantly wet, and she was like, I could get on that pony again."
Yeah, because like the way they were talking to each other, I was not I was only listening to it as while I was on. I'm like, I sense something. Are y'all getting it in like on the side?
Mm-hmm.
Because the way it sounded like she didn't want her marriage to end. It was just the way he was acting. She could not take.
She said that he was different,
Right. He was angry.
like angrier. Yeah, but
Hmm.
and then he said, "I found my peace," and
Right.
I think he's also realizing what he lost.
But then she's like, I wish you could have found your peace while together. I was like, oh,
I'm
there
gonna
was
tell
chemistry
you.
there for sure, for sure,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. You ain't gonna tell me
Mm-hmm.
nothing. So I think
Wow.
this thing definitely is moving this forward. Or this episode either is moving us forward or is going to next week. The next week or the week after is going to be the finale.
Ryan says, I think they do so many confessional because they don't really have a storyline and they don't get along with the other girls. I
Oh,
also
100%.
think, but here's the thing though, their confessionals are stellar. They haven't quite got the knack of doing the actual like interacting with each other, but the confessionals are stellar. Don't like this. Okay. Kira says, I don't enjoy Brooks. I really do not like Miss Sarah going to Europe for a year with a married man living what? Married man living her son with
And
her
leaving her
leaving her
father.
son with her father alleged.
Mm.
Oh, oh. Well, I didn't know that.
And Ryan says the way she described her marriage in an episode, you thought she'd never want to see him again. Like going right, but they have a very good. You could feel the vibe with them though. I was like,
Mm-hmm. And his body language was very telling to me. His posture was like hunched over, like he was,
mm-hmm.
leaning in to sniff.
Like
I don't
right.
know. Yeah, I just felt like they had sex afterwards.
I got you. There was definitely chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a better place mentally, you know, and that's good, and I can see it.
I
But for
think
me,
they've been having sex.
yeah, because she said I hadn't seen you in 4 months. I'm like, you know the exact time frame that you ain't seen him. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Ava was bored after 4 shows. I'm still interested. It's a quick watch in comparison to other
Right.
housewife shows.
It's an easy watch,
Mm-hmm.
and if they can just get rid of Caroline Stansberry and bring in two more wives next season, I think it will be perfect. But as far
Mm-hmm.
as this episode was an easy watch. It moved the storyline along, and for me, I don't have anything else to add to this episode. To be completely honest.
I agree with you, Ryan. Lisa has Brooks sized up very, very well, and that's why Brooks is so threatened by Lisa and Ayan because they either A know all of her dirty secrets or they could see through her. Ryan
Right.
says it's kind of made me agree with Lisa that Brooks lies or doesn't tell the whole truth. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, let's just touch on the dance off a little bit. What was Ayan doing?
She was trying her harder. She brought the energy.
Oh my goodness, that was a hot mess. I'm gonna ignore Stansberry. But I do love like they all got into the spirit of it. They all
Hmm.
gave an effort,
Right.
some more than others. But as usual, Stansberry is always the sour part of the episode. It really is. She's the Debbie Downer. I hate
Hmm.
that name, but she really is. It's so annoying. Um, I hope this is a one and done for her.
Exactly.
Um, to be good. What? Okay. Ava says, I think this has the potential to be good season 3
I can see
because
that.
until Candace came to Potomac, those girls were boring. Oh, they need another Caucasian individual. Okay. Ayan should have won Stansberry Prize. um, Kira agrees, and Juliet has no self respect. I don't like Juliet, never have. Never liked Juliet. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. That was the episode. That was the shizzle. It was basically another Ayan fashion show throughout the streets of Dubai. I did not like that Brooks was saying, "Ooh, going into the ghetto to go to the Ethiopian restaurant." Stop it.
Exactly.
Mm-mm. Um, wait. You also think Lisa and Brooks will make the reunion? Really? Interesting.
I can see that.
Okay. I think Nina might have quite a bit to say. Like her input on how she sees the different warring factions. I would be interested to hear what she has to say because I think she might turn out to have the only rational mind in the whole group.
Hmm.
Because Sarah's too condescending and judgmental.
Do we give Ryan says? Do we give Sarah's Afro a pass?
Mm, I don't know. I didn't think too much about it when I saw it.
Me neither. And the reason why is because it was in the spirit of the thing.
But she's ethnic. That's my thing about it. She's ethnic. So,
Right.
oh well. I'll give it a pass. I'll go out on a limb. I'll give it a pass because I really didn't think that much about it when I saw it.
Same. So I guess Lisa and Nina are fighting. So I gotta look into that.
Really? Oh my god. What happened between Lisa and Nina?
I gotta look for it.
Mm-mm-mm. I thought
No,
Nina
Nina.
was with Barry Brooks and Sarah. Oh,
No, Nina. Nina's straight in the middle.
Sarah's white?
I think she means. I think she means like personality wise.
Oh, well, if that's what they gravitate towards, so be it. So be it. Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. That was the episode. That was the Real Housewives of Dubai, season 1, episode 9. Dance Hall It Out. Um, Jamal, any final thoughts?
Nope, we're good to go.
Oh, Lisa gave it a pass. Okay, we'll follow Lisa and give it a pass too. All right, y'all. Come back tomorrow where we will have our TLC Friday. Who we got? Chantel, Family Chantel, Seeking Sister Wife, and 90 Day Fiance Love in Paradise.
Yep.
All right, I have to go watch Seeking Sister Wives now. Oh,
Me too.
jeez. All right, y'all. Until tomorrow, bring all of your notes for the TLC mess. Jamal, until next time.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Bye.